Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about demanding politicians lie to you. One of the things we really try to advocate is for people to take the time to really learn how the internal workings of the U.S. system of governance works. That means understanding congressional rules and how voting works. We got a message. And before I get into all this, I want to say, I'm a nurse. I obviously want everybody to have health care, period. I think the goal of the stance this person is taking is 100% correct and something this country needs. But it's civics that's going to cause problems. Here's the message. Belle, what about this for an idea? We refuse to vote for any candidate in the midterm who doesn't promise to pass Medicare for all before they come up for re-election. And then we do it. If they don't pass it, we get a whole new crop in there. Fire them all. This country is ready for it. And now is the time to push hard for it. I think if a bunch of creators on YouTube got behind it, we could get somewhere. I'm 100% in favor of some form of universal health care, but there's 0% chance of getting it after the midterms. None. There's not a realistic path to getting the seats necessary to pass it in the Senate. But even more so, you need the seats to not just pass it, but overturn a veto. Trump, the guy who just slashed Medicaid and cut health care to those who need it the most, is not going to then sign a bill giving health care to everybody. It won't happen. So you have to have 2/3 of the seats in both the House and the Senate. That's just not in the cards. Anybody who promises to pass Medicare for all after the midterms is lying, and they know they're lying. You might be better off demanding they sign a pledge of support for universal health care or something like that. Forcing them to promise to pass it is just creating attack ads for the Republicans who just took away Medicaid from millions. They promised X and failed. The other thing is that you say the country is ready for it. I'm not so sure it is. Yet. Universal health care is wildly popular in polls, but people vote for candidates who actively work against it all the time. They vote for people who actively work against health care for those who literally can't afford it. So, while people want it in polling, it isn't a priority issue for most. Yet. I think it's because it's all been theoretical. Over the next couple of years, this country is going to get a big taste of the Republican ideology in full swing. They're going to see their loved ones who need help get thrown off Medicaid, and then be called lazy freeloaders by Republicans. They're going to see school funding plummet. They're going to see the effects of their votes. It's at that point you have to make universal health care a part of the Democratic Party's base core beliefs, the way the Second Amendment is to Republicans. Politicians don't like single-issue voters. You're not their base. You'll turn on them over a single vote, so they don't make huge efforts to cater to you. In fact, you may see them turn the other way because they think they can't get your vote. You have to make your issue mainstream. I think it might become a priority issue for people after they see the effects of the Medicaid cuts. So, I don't think you're wrong. I think now is the time to start pushing. I would just manage expectations and understand that until the effects of Trump's policies become apparent, you may get resistance from people. You're talking about something that would fundamentally alter American society. It won't be fast, and it won't be easy. There is no simple plan. It will take people pushing from all different angles. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.